everybody.
Everyone. We're the
Sunshine
Stitchers.
Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
And I'm Shelia.
And we want to welcome you to another episode of Sunshine Stitchers. We are a channel about cross stitch.
Yes, we are. And we love it. We enjoy it. And we enjoy being part of this universal global stitching community.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this morning, we're going to just jump right into things. Do you have anything of note that you did this week? Just to catch up for a hot second.
Oh, like personally, I went to a conference where the leaders of our district, it was horrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it was like basically a teacher leaders conference where we take different courses and we go back into our schools, and we talk about or we show what we've learned. And there's maybe out of 8 sessions, 3 of them were good. The others were like counting down the minutes. And what I don't understand is how they want you to take an hour of what you learned and go teach it to someone else. Like it doesn't make sense.
No,
like they didn't give you enough time.
Yeah. Wow.
So they're and I've said this, and it's like, oh, it's like a Netflix, you know, when you turn on Netflix and it gives you like a little clip of the of the show.
Yeah, preview.
A little preview of the show. He's like, yeah, it's just a little preview of, you know, what we offer. I said, okay, great. So when are you going to come to our school to give us the whole episode? You know what I mean? Oh, we're not booked until, we're so booked. We're booked until whatever. Oh, okay. So no. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it was interesting, but there were a couple that I'm like, oh, I could take this back. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what we can do. And take it back. Different strategies we can use. So yeah. It was the drive was horrible, but I finished a book. I finished a book with my drive.
Nice.
It was 45 minutes to and from.
Yeah, that's the good thing about a long drive. If you have Audible or some oral reading service. Yeah, getting through those books. I'm a late to the party person, but I've embraced it wholeheartedly.
And tomorrow we're going to Orlando. We're going to Orlando, and then my sister. Yes, we're going to Orlando. My sister in Savannah is going to meet us there, and my mom's gonna spend some time with her over there in Savannah. So to go, I have a book on tape. I'm ready to read it. But then it's like one of those bodice ripper books. So you never know when they're going to start bodice ripping. So I can't listen to it.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound like a book you want to be listening to with your mother in the car. Oh my God.
Another YA, another,
yeah.
book. And then on the way back home, that's when I'll, start listening to the smut books.
That's right. That's when you will indulge yourself.
Exactly. But I did some stitching. I've done some stitching. How about you? What did you do this week?
I went to a friend's house for lunch. We had ladies who lunch because we can on Wednesday. Nice. She has a pool, so we spent some time in the pool, and then we went in the house and had lunch.
Nice.
And it was one of those super hot days, so the pool was wonderful. It felt really good. Finally, the water warmed up for me because I like warm pool and ocean water. And then yesterday, I went up to check on my friend's condo in one of the beach communities in Northeast Broward County. And I went up and treated myself to some beach time, some ocean water, which is warm.
You went to the ocean?
Yes, I love I love ocean water. I love the beach. That's why I moved here, so I could be near the beach.
I don't like the sand. I rather
That sand was hot. That was sand that you absolutely needed flip-flops to cross the sand. And even when the hot sand got inside your flip-flops, your feet burned. The sand was so hot yesterday.
You could get third-degree burns on the bottom of your sole if you don't have proper shoes when you walk.
Exactly. But once you into the water, it was just fabulous. I just sort of knelt there, let the waves wash over me, and it was just great.
But and now then, you're locked up. How does that work when you're locked up and you go to the beach?
I don't know.
No, because you don't want sand in your locks.
No.
Ooh.
You probably have to wear one of those caps that some of the swimmers use, the Olympic swimmers. You know, they have the swim caps now that have body in them so that they can get their locks inside the swim cap.
I look like remember the Predator with the back?
Yes, exactly.
That was me. I was like, there's the Predator.
Yeah, they had to get special approval from the U.S. Olympic or the International Olympics.
Really?
Yeah, and actually all competitors with long hair totally appreciated them because, you know, some of them have fairly long hair or now they could grow their hair and then have space inside of the swim cap to gather it up.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Check those out. And then I spent some time in the pool. So I got quite a bit of water and sun yesterday. Then I went by this cross-stitch cupboard.
Ooh.
So that was fun. So I had a really good day, good week this past week.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was good. Got some sun.
Yes.
I'm sure you know.
Glistening. Yes.
Yeah.
How was the I know the cross-stitch cover is having their annual.
Oh, the contest is spectacular.
Nice.
There are some spectacular pieces in there. Oh my goodness gracious.
Did you take some videos or no?
Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. But I can make another trip there and do that. I mean, it's a tough competition this year.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm just happy to be in it. I always enjoy having a piece there. And yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Nice.
So let's get into comments.
Okay,
so clearly our discussion last week about underwear resonated with our viewers. We had a ton of comments about how much underwear do you pack when you go on vacation or go on a trip?
Yes. A lot of people agree with me.
Yes. I started saying, team double the underwear. Team double the underwear definitely won.
Yes.
Although I totally identify, I have some who pack like I do, which is depending upon the number of days and access to laundry facilities, will count out what I need to get to laundry a day or two while the laundry is being done, since I don't do the laundry, while the laundry is being done, and then hopefully enough for the last of your trip. I think people who are accustomed to traveling for longer periods of time are more apt to pack minimalist with a plan to do laundry somewhere along the way.
Like people who go camping, I'm sure they don't double number of underwears. That's why I don't go camping.
True.
That's the only reason why.
One of our viewers actually to that point, and I didn't write it down, but she went hiking. Mm-hmm. She took like 2 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, 2 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of underwear, something like that.
Yeah.
And she washed everything out at night, which is I think it's Rick Steves who packed that way. He traveled the world with basically no suitcases or anything. That's what he did. He traveled the world. He had a backpack. And when he would be in his hotel, wherever he was at night, when he took a shower, he would shower with all of his clothes on and wash everything in the shower, or or take it out and wash it in the shower. And then all of his stuff was quick dry, so it would be dry the next morning.
That's what the commenter said, the subscriber.
Yes.
Said that's what they do, is they take a shower at night.
Yeah.
Or full shower with everything, and then hang dry, and then the next day it's all good. And I noticed that the way they pack, they have more cross stitch patterns and projects than they do underwear.
Yes. One of our commenters,
who's that tail? Who's that? Who's a cat?
That's LeBron James. You saw him.
I don't know what that is.
It might have been his head or a foot. He's
cleaning himself.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I wrote it down. Oh, Chris B _ Stitch. Mm-hmm. She went on a business trip once, and she packed everything she needed. And when she got to her location, she realized that she had all of the stitching that she had planned to do, no underwear. No underwear.
See, so, that's an easy fix, though. See,
fortunately, a friend called her. The friend actually was in Target at the time, and the friend was, I think, coming to the same meeting or something. So the friend bailed her out.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yes. Yes.
One stitcher, Scandinavian stitcher, lives in Minnesota, and she was about an hour and a half from Welcome Stitchery, so she went down to the store, and now she considers Welcome Stitchery her local needlework store. I know. I was so happy to hear that. That was so cool. Let's see. Becky G asked because she's heard us talk about corner gauges and she's not sure what they are. Okay. So I pulled two that I have. A corner gauge is basically a 3-inch square that you put into the corner of your fabric, and gives you like this point here, gives you that point, which is 3 inches down and 3 inches over if you're doing a 3-inch margin for your stitching. This one has little holes. So if you're going to do a 2.5-inch margin, you can just use this one hole here. Or if you're going to do a 2-inch margin, you can put a little dot using this hole here. And this is another corner gauge. This is one I just got at Stitchville. Again, 3-inch square. And it has a little hole if you want to do a 2.5-inch margin, and a little hole if you want to do a 2-inch margin. You can make a little dot on your fabric, and that's where you know to put in your first stitch, depending on what size margin you want. A lot of the local needlework stores carry them. This one, as I mentioned, is from Stitchville, USA. And this one, I bought it at a store or somewhere. It's just a decorative gauge.
So so let's say this is your fabric, and you want to do a 3-inch margin. So you would line it up with the fabric, and you would take a needle and you would put the needle down here, or put a little dot right here. If you want a 2.5-inch margin, hold on right here. If you want a 2.5-inch margin, then you would put your needle here after you lined it up. Yeah. And then if you want a 2-inch margin, you put the needle here, and it'll give you 2 inches from the corner, 2 inches width and length, 2.5 width and length, or 3 width and length.
From the corner of the fabric.
Yeah.
I also use it if I'm coming down in the middle, if I'm doing a middle start from the top. Sometimes designs, it's actually easier to start from the middle of the fabric down. Again, if I'm doing a 3-inch margin, I just put my gauge on where I found the middle of the fabric, put my little dot there. And I use a lot of the heat, the pins that where the ink erases, because when I iron it, then it'll erase. Yes.
The Frisian.
Yes. To use those to make my dot. Or a pencil. You can use a pencil to make your dot. Or you just
I use a needle. I put a needle where the dot is, and then just have it go up. And I know that the bottom section of where the needle meets the thread, the needle meets the fabric. That's where my 3-inch is.
That's right. And if I'm not going to actually start it right away, I'll do that with the needle that has some thread in it. So I'll just make a little mark so I know where that little over some stitches. Yeah. So that's what a corner gauge is, and that's why they're so helpful and so valuable a tool to stitchers, because it eliminates the have I measured correctly for my margin question.
And it doesn't have to be a wooden one. There are plastic.
No. Well, the one that we got from Welcome Stitchery, I think, is a lucite.
Oh, yes.
Which had a ruler on one, a 6-inch plus ruler on one edge, and the corner gauge was kind of like down on one corner of it. Perfect. Multi-use.
I got this from StitchCon when I went the first time, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So if you hear rumbling, that's thunder rolling.
I told you it was gonna rain. It left me. It's coming towards you.
Yeah, I hear the rumble. Okay, Hawk Bets asked a question about Deb's lamp that she saw that Deb clips onto her Q-snap to use. And I realized, Hawk Bets, that you sent an email. I had been looking for comments. I didn't remember that you sent us an email, and I saw it early this morning. So Deb uses a Mighty Bright, B-R-I-T-E, 61032, and it's called a Fusion Craft Light. Fusion, V is in victory, U-S-I-O-N, and we'll have that in the description below. But Hawk Bets, I will respond to your email with the same information. And Virginia EFTA, E-F-T-A, gave us a pronunciation for H-Y-G-G-E. It's pronounced Hygge, like huge, but Hygge. The G is a hard G, Hygge.
Okay.
Yeah. And folks who are stitching I think it's a summer Quaker piece that you're doing.
Yes, there's a hashtag. Yes.
By Lila Studio.
Yes.
Is Stitching by the Shore and the Hygge Stitcher.
Stitching by the Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But there is a hashtag. I forgot the name of the hashtag. But there's also there's a hashtag. There's a hashtag for Spring Quaker as well.
Okay.
Spring is sure to follow or something. And I don't know. I don't remember the summer one. But I like the summer one as well. So
yeah. So one of I'm going back to the whole underwear debate for the last second. So I've decided that for every trip there is underwear math.
Yes. Underwear math.
Yes, where you count out what you need for the trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, and thank you to the folks who pointed their cameras to the screen when we were showing the back of our new floss tags.
Yeah.
And the QR code worked from the TV screen, so that was pretty cool. All right, so EJ, do you have any finishes this week?
Almost.
Almost?
Almost a finish.
Okay.
How about you? Do you have any finishes?
Yes, I have 2 finishes.
Woo! Stitching in July, right? Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. I finished Yeah, Merry Christmas by My Big Toe Designs, and I did a color conversion because I just picked colors that I had already pulled for other ornaments.
I love it.
It's so cute.
Love it.
I like it a lot. I
Yeah.
do like the way it came out.
How are you gonna finish it?
I think I'm gonna try finishing it round.
Mm. Oh, like one of those Etsy things that you could put it in a round frame, like it comes, but it's like a spring that you don't have. Yes. Oh, Deb was talking to us about it. How it's like a not a Q snap, but a
hoop. Oh, you talk about the hoop frame.
a hoop frame, yes. And
yes,
then
I've seen that, but they're round. I don't think they're oval.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, this one is oval. I think I'm gonna have to cut a form for it.
Okay.
Which will be okay.
Yeah.
I also finished, oh, and that is from the Just Cross Stitch Ornaments issue of 2020.
Okay.
Okay. I also finished Pets in the Window.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
It's by Eileen Gurak, Gurak of Handblessings Patterns. And that is with the Just Cross Stitch December 2019 issue.
That is really pretty.
Yes, and it was stitched on a blue fabric, and I was in the cross stitch cupboard, and I found a while back when I was first kitting up my ornaments, and she had this swatch of blue, and I'm so glad I went that route. It looks, the curtains are a combination of full cross and half cross.
It's perfect. You can feel the lacy of the
yes, yes, very nice. But I will tell you, I was so happy when I finished that quilt bottom there. Oh my God.
That's full coverage right there.
That's full coverage, yes.
So
yes.
How are you gonna finish that?
A simple square ornament.
Gotcha. Not a flat fold? Like those?
No, it's small, I think, for a flat fold. It's very small. Yeah. It's probably 2.5. Well, let's see. Let's use our corner gauge. To approximate, it is about a little over 2.5 by, let's say, 4.
Oh, okay.
So it's very small. So I think a simple hanging ornament will be fine. And I did use red etoile for their collars.
Nice. You could stitch it twice next to it.
Yes, I could put something else there. That's, yeah. I wished I had pushed this a little closer to the end to give me a little bit more, but yeah, I do have enough to do something else. When I cut it, I'm going to cut it finishing with 1/2 inch.
Yeah, okay.
3/4 of an inch. Okay, so those are my finishes of the week. Did you have any starts?
Yes.
Ooh, 2 weeks of starts from you. I don't know if I could stand it.
This is okay. So maybe it's not a start. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, I'm doing seasonal motifs 1 and 2, right? So before I start, let me show you. So right now I'm doing seasonal motifs, and it's part of my whip go.
Okay.
And I started this, but I've already have this done, and this. I've already have, like, this is a whip and this is a whip. So is this called a start, or this is just a continuous?
Yeah, it's a separate chart.
Okay. Same fabric, separate chart, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yes, I do have a new start.
All right. Seasonal motifs. And who is that by?
BritterCup Designs.
Okay.
It says seasonal motifs 1.
Okay.
I'm stitching this on a hand dyed fabric by me.
Okay.
It's like a kiss of coffee, like a tannish, like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
nice.
Yeah. The colors right here are called for colors, and it's called for dungarees,
Oh,
but the black is 310.
okay.
So I'm stitching this on 28 count. And this is my new start.
Oh, look at you.
So I finished this top part of the leaf, and I'm working on this leaf right here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. So you see how it's like a light latte.
Yeah.
It is.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Some parts are darker. Like, I love this color. Like, it's light and it's not meant to be. It's nice. Like a dirty, something got, trampled in the dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how why I wanted it that way, to make, because flowers and dirt. That's my start.
Oh, nice.
That's it for my start.
All right, so let's roll into your whips.
My whip. So the reason why I started this is because I almost finished this.
Oh.
So this is, once again, seasonal motifs, and this is this one right here.
And what number is that?
That's seasonal motif 1. It's still part of the series. So,
so
one,
A, B, C, D?
Yeah, correct. So this is A. I finished A. I'm working on B. I started B.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is what's almost finished. You see these little springs right here?
Mm-hmm.
Those are back stitches.
Oh, okay.
So I got tired of doing back. That's why it's not a finish. It's a total of 9 sections. So I'm thinking the next 3 times I pick it up, I'll just do 3 and then work. 3 and then work. 3 and then work.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this is it.
Oh, how cute.
Thread right here. Sorry. There's a long thread right here. I think it's so pretty.
Yeah. It is. It's going to be pretty.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
So that's my seasonal motif. It's also a whip go call. So I've stitched on it for 5 days. I have 1 more day to stitch on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I stitched on it for 4 days. I have 2 more days to finish, which hopefully with the 2 more days to finish, I'll just get this done without the beads. I'm not beading until the whole thing is done because,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe I should cut the fabric.
Well, it depends. I know. Well, since you finished that one, yeah, that way you don't run the risk of damaging it or.
Yeah, and you see, there's a whole bunch of fabric left from here to here, so that means the Q snap will be fine. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take it out of the I'll cut the cord. Cut the cord. I'll cut it. All right, so that's one piece. I also worked on, here's seasonal motifs 2, for those who are wondering. This was one was autumn and winter. This is spring and summer.
Oh, wait, so each, so winter has 4 parts and summer has 4 parts?
No, winter, Where is it? It's 2. So winter and autumn, each one has 2 parts. That's each one. And then summer and spring each has 2 parts.
So the ones that you are working on, 1A is part of summer?
It's part of winter. 1A is winter, 1B is winter.
Okay. That helps, I think, clarify a little bit more for folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I worked on temperature butterfly.
Ooh.
Yes. So this is temperature butterfly by Stitchin Mommy. Or this is a Vicky bag. It's gonna look like these are my threads, my temperature colors. Yeah.
You're using sulky threads.
Correct. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm using sulky threads. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. From cold to hot. And I'm just working on the body of the segments of the butterfly. This is April, May, June, and then July. So I finished June.
Oh, look at you.
And I'm almost done. I'm 3/4 done with the July.
Oh, wow. You're really rocking on that now.
I know it's coming in good. It's coming in hot. Yeah. So I would think hopefully if I can get August up here, I'll do the body of August and then start filling in the colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. And you know, when you start filling in the colors, last year's summer was a bit more normal. So your colors are going to be a little bit more, as this year, which all your boldest colors, just day after day of the same color.
Yeah. I'll just if that happens, I'll just outline.
Yeah.
And just start stitching red. Yeah. And now one more. Yeah. So I'm loving this project.
Yes. I like watching people's temperature butterfly projects because I love seeing the colors evolve. The whole notion of the colors being selected according to the daily temperature and watching the colors change over the course of a year or even within a month, depending upon where the person lives, is so interesting.
And if we had a range of temperature, there are because we don't really, it's really just hot. I like the difference from like the low and the high.
Yeah, we get down to the blues and the greens and the typically like more winter colors. And then they get up into the oranges and the reds in the summer. Places like Colorado, I've seen a couple of stitchers who live in Colorado where it gets super cold in the winter, but it'll also get very warm in the summer. So their temperature butterflies are, when they're done, the whole charts are just amazing.
Cheryl, the blue nose stitcher at Fickle Stitches, Fickle Stitches on YouTube, she is doing a quilt, a temperature quilt, you know, cross stitch, where a section is like, it's for her birthday year. So from October to October. And it's 2 different places where she was born or where she was raised versus where she's living now. So Canada to Oklahoma. So you can see how the variety, how in one day, how the temperature can be different from Oklahoma and Canada versus wherever in Canada she used to live in. I don't know. I don't remember. Or how similar they are or how varying they are. So
yeah, because quite a, no matter where she lived in Canada, that's quite a but it's the same, what is it, latitude and longitude? It's the same, it could be the same longitude depending upon where she was.
Yeah, correct. And I think she mentioned that people would think that the temperatures are vastly different, but really not so much.
Yeah.
So they must be in the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Longitude.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So imagine in middle school and they're teaching you longitude and latitude, and now in your, older years or in your adulthood, you're using it for cross stitch.
I know.
In a conversation about temperature butterflies. It's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing education. I love it.
I was trying to remember what grade is it that we did geography and climate, because that's where we learned all of the latitude, longitude. Well, you see him. You see his ear. My assistant.
That's Joe Robinette. Joe. Hi, Joey. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna steal it.
He heard you call his name. So let's keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, that for me it was in 6th grade. All right. Now I worked on Spring Quaker by Lila Studios. It is on a fabric by what do you call that? Under the Sea fabric, Melissa's. I'm loving stitching on this.
Oh, good.
Like the thing is, I'm stitching 200 stitches. Like I'm like that. Stitching. Oh my goodness, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That easy. Or that. I love it. So this is Melissa's Under the Sea fabrics. On, is that 32 count? 32 count, and it's a fat quarter.
Okay.
And this is
look, wow.
The last look at this fabric though.
Yeah, gorgeous.
The last time you saw it, I finished ABC, and the last time you saw it, I did ABC, and I did like this first line over here. Now I completed like this whole section. I'm gonna repeat this over here, and then I think there's another one right down here if I remember correctly.
Oh wow, you're getting some great stitching in this summer.
It's so good.
Even though you spent time at the conference this week, you got some great stitching in.
It was real. Yeah. Well, yeah. I did okay. I did okay there.
Okay.
I did okay. That's it for me for stitching.
All righty. I am almost finished with the decorated reindeer, decorated Christmas deer. This is by Evdokla Nikolaeva of Punochka. This is Just Cross Stitch Magazine, December 2019 issue. And I'm stitching it on 32 count lamb's wool, which is a very stiff fabric. But it's perfect for this piece because all those colors just jump off that beige color really nicely. I think.
So good. It looks so good. That's a good one. You need to read.
I'm really close to finishing. Like if I had been home those other 2 days this week, I probably could have finished it. But I just have a little bit of the neck here to do. And the ornaments are hanging on the antlers, so they're string. So I just have to backstitch in the string for the ornaments.
Are you using it? Are you going to be using Rainbow Gallery or Krynic for the string?
No, I'm just going to use thread, white thread.
That looks really beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. The fabric is very stiff. It's a very stiff fabric. So I'll be glad when this is done because it's been hard pushing the needle through. It's a 32 count, but it's not that tight, but it's just stiff. So I had to go to a larger eye needle, and I don't like the way some of my stitches look in the scarf, but hey, it's an ornament.
Yeah.
It's not being submitted for.
It's looking beautiful.
Yeah.
So
my other whip go is, which I was glad that I had as gave me a break from this one.
Yeah.
This is from Around My Friends, which is a collaboration between Hands on Design, Ink Circles, and Summer House Stitch Works. I started this in October 2021. This is on 36 count platinum by Zweigart, and it's using the Gloriana silk threads. And the kit was given to me by my friend Holly. And this last time you saw it, I had the inside of the center done, and I may have put in some stitches on the blue outside. But I've finished the blue around the center, and I've started now working out. So I'm working on this one right here.
Yes.
So
Around My Friends.
Around My Friends, and this is a whip go. It was two of the numbers that were called this month, and so it's going to get 6 days. So nice. I definitely be so what I'm going to do today, I know this is plans, but I'm going to finish this today and then pick up and work on this some more. Yeah, because I think my poor little needle finger will appreciate it.
Around My Friends, now isn't it don't they have the seasonal ones? Is it a seasonal thing?
No, that's a different one.
It's not Around My Friends. I thought I was scrolling through Instagram and I thought I saw Around My Friends summer, spring. Is it?
It's a different one. I don't know. I have it and I've started it. It's not on my whip go. So it's not, right here, but I don't know if it's called Around My Friends. Wait, this one I know is called Around My Friends.
Yes.
And it's not seasonal. But there is one where each person did like a large, medium, and small.
Between friends.
Between friends, okay.
Between friends.
Yeah.
On Insta. She's at what do you call that? In Oklahoma. The Silver Shield. Is her name Beth? The designer for
Beth Fields, Summer House Stitch Works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any investments this week?
I do. I have Stitchy Kindness as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Not Stitchy Kindness, it's just kindness, like needlework kindness.
Okay. Stitchy.
Yes. So I got a box. Like I went to where we go to Minnesota and I got a box. And I opened said box. I'm like, what is this? And it was wrapped nicely.
Oh.
And I took a picture. This is Diane knitted. Yes. Is it? It's not crocheting. She knitted me a scarf. Not a scarf. What do you call this? A scout? No. What is this? A shawl. It's so gorgeous. Look at it.
Wow, that is pretty.
It's gorgeous.
It's very pretty.
I was speechless, and it's so beautiful. Like it's so beautiful. I immediately put it on, and I took a picture with it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous. It feels amazing. Hold on for a second. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So yes. So this is gorgeous. Like you know when you have something you don't want to take it out in case you mess it up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I did a little photo shoot with my new scarf. Scarf? It's not a scarf. See, I did a little photo shoot with my. I love it. It's so nice. I was speechless and grateful. Like somebody really think of you when they're doing something, and it's not like a 3-minute thing. It takes months. It will take years. But this is gorgeous. So thank you again, Diane. Thank you again. I really truly appreciate it. It's so well made. Okay. So and then so now back to Stitchy haul. I got my two. Oh wait. What is this? I think I have another whip. Oh yes. No. No, I don't have another whip. No. I have my fabric of the month for both color and cotton and under the sea fabrics. Oh, this is color and cotton. Oh,
Is that an orange?
yes, like a rust orangey, burnt orange color.
You were getting a lot of there we go. Okay.
It's a 32 count pumpkin pickin.
Oh yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin color. Ooh, look at that.
I could see something in 310 on it or some dark color monotone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3371.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what would look good in this? It's the Joan Elliott. Joan Elliott has like things that are like completely black.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween of the Halloweens on this. So gorgeous. Or the
Adelaide Alessandro.
yes, the pumpkin one, but
Yeah.
done in black with this pumpkin. That'll be cute. So that's pretty. Yes, thank you. And please, yes. And that's a 32 count. And my next one is Under the Sea Fabrics. This is called Helios.
Oh.
And this is a 25 count. I guess I want it to be different. Ooh, I want more 25 count. So the
Okay.
So I can do 1/1 on this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty.
Like a creamsicle. Kind of, sort of, but more orangier. It's called Helios. There you go. And that's my haul, y'all. Shelia,
Yeah.
your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were done, and I was distracted.
I know, I see that.
I'm trying. I'm trying to move things out of the way. So I have Stitchy kindness to share. Deb brought this when she came last week, and I put it aside out of the way so I wouldn't damage it, and then promptly forgot that I had it. And this was Stitchy kindness from Sandra H. And I'm going to definitely send her a really, really nice thank you, because she found the vintage charts. They're all like they're all like the paper is like real paper. They're hand drawn, and they are images of Black people in like Charleston. They all have a Charleston theme. This is Danish crowns, Danish or Denisa count embroidery. Denise, maybe it's Danish count embroidery. That's cross stitch. Charleston flower woman. It's so faint, even though it's a chart. You won't be. You can't see anything. This one is, I don't know what the title to this one is, but it looks gorgeous. This one, again, I don't have a title, but they're all like 1973, 1975. This is like a young woman.
I see the young woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
This one, yeah, Danish count embroidery, Charleston vegetable woman. This one is 1975, and it looks like the designer, J. Lillis, Lollis. Look at her.
Ooh.
And this one, Marks Center Designs, O'Brien. There's also from Charleston, South Carolina, which is like someone picking flowers in a garden with a fence.
I see it.
Yeah.
How are you going to keep it preserved?
Well, I'm going to try to make copies of them for sure.
Yeah.
And she sent them in this green envelope, but I'm going to find acid proof paper to wrap them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she sent them in. So thank you, Sandra. I'm very touched that you would really share these with me. And yeah, I'm really going to do what I can to preserve them.
Thanks.
I may actually frame them.
Wow, that would be nice.
Yeah, I may actually frame them. So my friend Holly, who's always thinking about me, surprised me this week. Sent me 2 t-shirts.
It! Oh my God, how cute.
I have a new Halloween t-shirt. But I can get that anytime, but I immediately thought of, yeah. And this one.
It's either or. It can't be both.
Yeah. Yeah. I either get up early or I get up friendly. I love that. Oh gosh. So yeah, if I get up really early, like when we went on our trip and we caught that 6:15 in the morning flight out,
yeah.
16, they looked at me all cross-eyed, like, why are you up? Like, why are you disturbing me?
I'm trying to sleep here, lady.
Yes. So I have some haul. So Julie, Running with Needles with Jade and Julie, has a shop.
Mhm.
And I was looking at her shop one time after watching their floss tube, because she talked about these scissors that she has. And of course, as soon as I heard the word scissors, I picked up my iPhone and went. So I bought these scissors. They come in their own little case.
Bring it closer. Ooh, can you put it against something dark? Put it against the green envelope.
Oh,
Okay, better.
yeah. They come in their own case,
Mhm.
and the points are fabulous.
Did you start using them yet?
I did. I tried them out, and they're great.
Oh, nice.
They're very sharp. They have a wonderful snipping sound.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is, and I also bought these little, like they're called 2.5 inch, 2.5 inch preemie embroidery scissors. They are the littlest things. I had them out of the basket, but then the envelope, but it resealed. They are so teeny weeny. And they are too also super sharp. Look at those.
Oh, nice. Oh, because she teaches hardanger, doesn't she?
Yes, yes. And these are great scissors for hardanger. So you want to get and snip those individual fabric threads.
Nice.
Yes. So I bought that, got that. So that was I really enjoyed getting that. And when you buy from her, she includes a little extra something in with your package. She includes scissor fobs that she makes.
Nice. To
So
go.
she sent me a pink scissor fob and a blue scissor fob.
Oh, nice.
And they each have little scissors on them.
Yes.
Very cute. So those are going to go on the scissors for sure. I bought my 2024-2025 planner.
Why does it look like, oh, you didn't change it up, Shelia?
Yeah, it actually is different. It is different from the one I have. Here's the one I have. I was going to change it up, and I was looking at a different pattern, but this is the one that I clicked on.
How,
Yeah.
see.
And how that goes. So yeah, but they are different. It is a different pattern, slightly. So I'm going to take it over to Office Depot. Smart. And have them put the
ring. Oh yeah, make sure you get
coil.
that bigger coil.
Yeah, the bigger coil on it. And what I like about this one, the one that I'm using now, it has these wonderful quotes. With every month, there's a quote.
Yes.
And so you have the section for notes on the side. And then you have the pages for the notes here. This one is the same designer. Set up the same way. You've got the notes on the side. Notes on the side. And the pages, you have the lined pages in between each month. Which I have liked a lot. So yeah, I bought that on Prime Day, so I got a reduced price for it. Nice. That's what made me push the button. And then yesterday I mentioned I went to the cross stitch cupboard. Correct. I picked up the cross stitch Halloween issue. Oh, okay. Which has over 50 Halloween designs in it. Do you see anything that you liked? I haven't finished going through it yet. Gotcha. But our other Stitchy Fingers group was there on Wednesday, and 2 of them are kitting up the Sugar Skull cat. And one of them has started stitching it, or at least testing threads on it.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the sugar skull cat, that's some kind of cat, I'll tell you. So of course, since I was there, I bought some pieces of fabric.
Mhm.
I purchased a vintage Tiffany Lugana 28 count. This is one of my favorite blue colors.
Okay.
One of my favorite blue colors.
Hands On Design has a series on that, right?
I believe so, yes. I saw this navy Lugana 28.
Ooh.
Isn't that just beautiful?
Yes.
And of course, she had some legacy linen Irish coffee.
Gotcha.
So I was very happy camper. I got blues and beiges.
Perfect.
Shelia colors, blues and beiges. So that was my haul for the week. Any particular plans? We know you're heading out, so you're going to lose a couple of days of stitching.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I have 2 more days of seasonal motif 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I have 6 days of seasonal motifs 2 to complete for my Whip Go calls this month.
Oh, okay.
So I have both seasons. It just came up that way for this month, but it's nice. I want to continue. I have 200 more stitches to complete in Spring Quaker for a prompt that I'm doing in Road Trip, Whip Warrior Road Trip. And then I'll be able to, because I'm in the campgrounds and we need 1,500 stitches. But because I'm stitching on a project that has trees, a cabin, or whatever, my stitch count is halved. So it's 750 stitches. I've done 580 something stitches. So now I just need 2 more 100 stitches. And then I'll be done with that prompt. And then I'll continue moving on with my travels.
Oh, good.
Good. I need to work on temperature butterfly. So I'm trying to do, 25 minutes or 2 lengths of threads every day for temperature butterfly to keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
And then move on to my whatever project of the day is.
Well, and that's really showing up.
It is. And I like stitching on it. I like first of all, I am stitching it on that lamb's wool and it's rough. You're right. It's trying to put, like, it's not hard. The weft and weave, the weft and the horizontal and the vertical lines or threads are not close together. They're not anything like that. It's just getting them out there is stiff. It's stiff.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. But I've worked on it multiple times. Mm-hmm. When I see it, I buy it. Mm-hmm. Because I think it's just a perfect color for certain types of patterns. Yes. Yeah.
And then for those 2024 plans, for those who need to get ready. So in 2024, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing, and anybody else who wants to join, and I know other people are going to be doing the 1 dozen Quaker SAL.
Oh, that's right.
It's a Rosewood Manor, 1 dozen Quaker the dozen Quaker. Well, it's not a dozen Quaker. There's more than a dozen Quakers in there. I counted because I was thinking, maybe a Quaker a month, but there's a little bit more than, there's more than 12. So we're going to do a section a month for 12 months, and then it should be completed by the end of the month.
End of the year,
not the month, end of the year. Hold on. Let me see who.
Now, are you all going to like draw lines or something to divide up the sections?
Yeah, so we're thinking, I'm thinking, take the pattern, divide it by 3 horizontally, divided by 4 vertically, or whatever.
Okay.
And that's the section.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's the longest side, divide by 4. Whatever's the shortest side, divide by 3.
Okay.
And yes, there's a lot of I'm saying, but yeah, I'm trying to find the something. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Daybreak Stitchery.
Okay.
She found the name for her Sal. That's pretty cute. It says Bake Me a Quaker Sal.
Oh, is that it? Bake Me a Quaker?
That's pretty cute. I like it. Bake Me a Quaker Sal. Like, you know,
okay.
a baker's dozen, a Quaker's dozen. Huh?
Okay, so what is the name of the Sal? Because you have written down.
Bake Me a Quaker Sal.
Okay.
I think that's super cute.
And I know it's primarily for the 1 dozen Quakers Rosewood Manor, but can anybody join who's doing a Quaker, or you really wanted to try to make it as focused on that as possible?
Yeah, I think so, because it's a dozen Quaker Sal. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not just any Quaker.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if there are 13 Quaker designs, that makes it a baker's dozen. Because a baker's dozen is 13.
Correct. So I think there's more than 13. Or you know what? Maybe I'll cut it into 13 pieces.
Okay, there you go. Make it a baker's dozen.
Make it a baker's dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you can start it in December.
Oh, yes. There you go. We're starting in December 2023. Folks, change your calendar, please. Change your calendar. So we're going to start it December 2023.
Okay.
So it'll be done December 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Bake Me a Quaker Sal.
Okay, good. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, so my week this week is to finish this today. Hopefully, not hopefully, I should be able to finish this today. I will go right into Around My Friends, the Ink Circles contribution, and I will work on that today, and then I'll pick up another one of my ornaments on Sunday. I will have one more day of this week, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days on Christmas ornaments. So that's good. The week is, everything is sort of settling in now, middle of the month, but finally settling in to get that focus on those Christmas ornaments. That's what this month is all about.
Whoop, whoop.
Getting those Christmas ornaments done. Okay, so those are our plans, including the announcement of the 2024, starting December 23, Bake Me a Quaker SAL.
Right.
That's exciting. Okay, is there, I don't know.
Can I show my quilt fabric that I want to do?
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm not, listen, this is early stages, okay? Early stages. I'm watching Love Island UK and the accent is like ridiculous. Like, and I'm like trying to, like, they would say a phrase and I would pause it and repeat the phrase. I'm trying to be British. Anyway, and they always say, oh, early stages. So I am doing I got these little books, 3 yards for kids, 3-yard quilts for kids, and quilts on the double 3-yard. But I want to do this quilt.
Okay.
This one. And these are the colors I chose. So you have a distressed blue gray, like a slate. You have a distressed purple. And then to tie it all in, boom, you have this.
Oh, how pretty.
Fabric color. Boom, boom, boom. You see that?
Yeah.
So, yes. So this is going to be, hi, Joe.
Hello.
Colors.
How are you?
And then on the back of the quilt is going to be this like dark. That will pull in some of the colors here.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the back. So
okay.
3 yards. So this is a total of 3.5 yards. I did a little, plus the lady who cut it, she cut it a little bit bigger than
Mm-hmm.
the yard. And this is a total of 3 yards for the backing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. And the lady said, the person who helps me said this is gonna be like a easier quilt because it's just straight line stitching.
Very nice.
Thank you. And there's several of them that I like. I like this one. This looks like stairs. Well, little cubes. That's another one I would like to do. And I would like to do this one. This is a pretty one as well.
Yeah.
And I bought a quilting a 1/4-inch foot with guide.
A walking foot?
This is not a walking foot. This is a quilting foot with a
Oh, okay. So that you have the 1/4-inch guide there.
Yes.
Clearly marked.
Yes.
Okay.
And I bought some thread, some great threads to go with.
Okay. Very nice.
So when will I start? I don't know.
It's all right.
But I feel like
you're ready, you're excited, so I won't be surprised to hear that you've initiated the process.
What I feel like doing is buying like practice fabric, like from Walmart, and practice doing like that quilt and then doing this quilt. Because I don't want to mess it up. I don't even want to cut it right now. It's just sitting here looking pretty.
Well, but even if it's a little wonky, I mean, still, it'll look nice.
Yeah, it will. I think it will.
Yeah.
So Joe is comfortable.
He is very comfortable. He, yeah. As you can see, I require supervision.
Yeah, clearly. Like, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Exactly. Like, I'm here. You can scratch me. You can, acknowledge me, pay homage to me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
My buddy, my pal. What can I say? All righty. I think we've said it all.
Okay, so don't forget.
No matter where you are,
the sun is always
shining when you're stitching. Bye.